Okay, so what are the updates for today?
So Kole, Ishan was able to push the code. I looked at it. So still something's missing. Uh, one thing that is missing is the skill setting in its div.
Mm-hmm.
When you spawn the div, the skill is not translating to the scale of the div. This one I had already connected to Vision. I think he omitted it, but I'll still remind him on the same.
Okay.
Yeah, also the select button, the drop down input was implemented in the skills settings.
Okay.
Also, for the label was also implemented. So he said he's facing an issue. For the one for restricting elements that already have a relationship with a particular scale. So that's what he is currently implementing. He was facing an issue, but yeah, we tried to brainstorm with him the other week with Cozy. I think we will get to him and we can see how we can help him on that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
And
all the yeah, continue.
apart from that data, as I said on the scales, Umar was able to implement the functionality. He pushed his code, so deploying will do one more test and deploy the changes.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. Okay. So on the editor side, whatever issues have been resolved so far, the blank screen error and all the other errors that were reported on the error chat. So all the are those dates live? Like has Vision deployed everything, or you're still waiting for the deployment?
Yeah, he has already deployed what he has finished. Apart from those, apart from the changes that are suggested, the one that only those things that remaining, which I think he should be through them by today and deploy it
Oh,
today also. Yeah, but
okay.
the
All right.
changes are already deployed.
Okay. Deployed. All right.
Yeah,
So you can do one thing after the deployment. Did you test the editor once again?
yeah, actually I did just those were the issues that I solved from the
Okay. When was it? When did you do the test?
I did the test today itself.
Today. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, because yesterday in the afternoon I got a feedback from the business development team that they are trying to draft like create a template and there the scales is giving them some problem. So okay, if you've tested today, then I can let them know that everything works fine and they can use. And okay, all right, that is there. So everything works on the template level. All the other things that about the div that the scale is not responsive, all those things can be handled later. It's fine if Vision is working on it. The major thing was to at least create a scale and save the template. So on template level, things are working fine. It's good. So what about the document creation then? Have you started on?
no, for the document creation, no, we haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Basically, also, I think we feel that there was an issue because, as per now, Vishnu told me for creating the documents, they're doing it through the workflow,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
the workflow admin. Yeah. And this was to be rectified so that they can do it on the editor level.
Okay.
So, first, he has to implement the document creation on the editor level so that he can continue with the scalers on the documents.
Okay. All right. Okay. So since Vision is already occupied with other things, what you can do is discuss the document creation logic with him, like implementation on the editor level. Now that you have access to the editor code base, he can guide you whatever thing has to be done, and you and Cozy, you can start implementing that instead of waiting for Vision to do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that would be, I think, a better approach. So today I couldn't get in touch with Vision. He's not online. So after this, whenever you get in touch with him, let him know about all these things and also give me an update in the text channel.
okay, I'll do so once he gets back on.
Okay. Okay. Also, did Manish join yesterday? This meeting?
Yeah, Manish joined. Yeah, he joined.
Yeah. So what
He,
what did you do?
yeah, actually, it was the main concern was about the speed, the loading speed of the skill. So yeah, he went through some part of the code of the code where we are using multiple if statements and suggested that we should use the switch case. But unfortunately, implementing the switch case using Python is a bit challenging.
Okay.
Yeah. So also another thing was he wanted us to revert to the new URL of the event creation, which will it will interfere with our logic because this still haven't resolved that error of the one that we are getting only one value, one constant value after creating a new event ID.
Okay, that is not resolved yet. I was told that it is resolved. That's why I discussed with Manish, and so he told us, like, he told me as well to revert to the original URL. So I thought maybe everything is resolved. That's why he's suggesting that.
Actually, he told us that then it will be resolved in the future. It wasn't resolved yet.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe he has said this because he does not know that we are using the event ID variable for capturing the user details and all the other, like the user responses and everything. For that, the event ID is being used. So he's only actually concerned with the editor speed because whenever people are using the scales in the editor, in future, like everything is working fine and we do not revert to the original URL, what would happen is the loading of the iframe and everything that will be slow. So that is going to be counted as an error in the editor. So it is going to affect their working as well. So for that reason, he is suggesting to revert to the original URL because that works faster. So I'll explain it to him that if we revert to it, we'll face a challenge concerning our logic, and I'll discuss it with him. So for now, just let it be. Like wait for an update from me. I'll put an update in the text channel, and then accordingly you can implement changes.
On the lookout on the top channel.
Yeah. Right. All right. So, Cozy, Umar, anything?
No major updates from me. Ambrose already said most of it. So we just plan to make vision today if it comes online.
Okay. Yeah. So as I said, discuss with Vision, and while he is updating the current version, what he's trying to do is start with the document creation, like whatever changes have to be made on the editor level logic that you can discuss with him. He can guide you, like give you a step-by-step logic, what has to be done, and you have to just follow that and start implementing so that everything works properly by the end of this week. I'm hoping like by Friday everything should be done on the template level. All the errors should be resolved, and then document creation also should work properly because it was already
Uh,
actually it was
the issue of document creation was Vision said it's a bit technical since he has to. The editor team currently works at template level, so there is another mix where they work at the document level, and he said it seems a bit tricky that he has to look down into that personally.
yeah. So
That was the issue raised actually. So because I think it's another team handling from document level, while Vision's team handle from the template level.
okay,
Yes.
yeah. So he is going to look into everything, and so basically what he has to do is he has to come up with a logic according to which like the changes in the editor would be implemented, so that everything works fine for the scales as well. For creating the scales on the top the document, the changes have to be made on the editor level. So those changes,
Yeah.
if it is possible for him to assign you, then he can assign it to you. He can guide you through. I'm not telling you to implement everything individually. He will guide you during the meeting itself. He'll tell you what has to be done, and then you have to just follow his instructions and implement. So that because he is a little overwhelmed with work, he has a lot of things to do. So we have to help him out and divide the workload amongst ourselves and try to complete things faster.
Okay, ma'am. All right.
Discuss with him if it's possible for him to assign you any task concerning that. He can do that. If not, if he's saying that he has to only do it, it's fine. We can let him do also. That's not an issue.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Kosi.
Yes.
Umar, anything? And then this version of the scales has to be completed because next week onwards we have the new version that is coming in for scales where it is an improvised version. Like I discussed with Jose Ambrose, you both, I had a discussion with you concerning the scale type. We would have everything on the right hand side panel. We would show the user a preview and then they select, then the scale is created in the canvas. So all those updates, and there are a lot more things coming in, which would give the user more authority, more control over the settings of the scale. While they are creating the scale, it would be more dynamic. They can so far people are using only numbers 0 to 10, but later we have an option from the scale side that people can use images and emojis as well. So that is going to enhance the look of the entire document. So all those features are also to be enabled. So that logic I'm currently working on. Like I'll have a discussion with Eric because things have to be the data that we will get for all the images that we have, that will come from the editor, and that we are going to send all the data to the scale API, and then things are going to work. So we will make rectification, not rectification per se, we'll release newer versions for the scales and the editor. So for that, we have to write a new logic for both the editor and for the scales. So this week, Eric and I will finalize that logic, and next Monday, our target is to next Monday onward, we'll start with the new versions. So that is why I am emphasizing that by Friday we should be able to complete everything in the current version. We have to clear out all the pending tasks so that Monday, like next week onwards, we can start afresh. All right.
Alright. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So if there's nothing else to discuss, I think you can continue with your work and let me know. Like keep me posted with all the progress that you're making. So post post the updates in the text channel. All right.
We'll post that.
Okay. All right. All right then. Thank you, everyone. See you later.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Have a great day.